Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Europa Universalis 4 with Byzantium, episode 21. Last time we left off, we had won our war with Naples and Venice, which was pretty nice. Gave Bosnia some land here, kind of make them like me more. And then I took Corfu, which is one step closer to getting the Basileus achievement, because that was one of the pieces of land that I actually needed. However, there are a couple other pieces of land that I really need to start homing in on, because if I'm going to get this achievement, then I need to get them before things get out of control. And that is Cyprus. I need to get Cyprus from the Mamelukes, but they're being guaranteed by... Wow, all of the Mamelukes actually is being guaranteed by Hijaz? Yeah, they're guaranteeing the Mamluks. So I'm guessing they're at war with the Ottomans. They are not, which is interesting. So I think there's enough war going on right now that I almost think I could take that. However, the Mamelukes do have a fairly large fleet, especially with the 032 admirals, so they're nothing to joke about. The Knights is somebody I also need to take. They're allied with Venice, but they're currently at war with Hungary right now. So if I can find a way to get a CB against the Knights, that would be lovely. Can I fabricate a claim against them? I should be able to. I can. Let's fabricate a claim against them so we can get a CB, because I do got to take Rhodes. Then I do got to take Cyprus, so we... Once I get diplomats to send, we'll start fabricating a claim against the Mamelukes. While we're doing that, continuously keep improving our land. Portugal announced me as their rival. Do I want a marketplace? No, I want temples. Right? Yes. Get that local tax modifier up. Where am I going to see a big difference? Guess this is about as good as it's going to get. Right there, darn. Wallachia, either looking at war with Wallachia and Hungary, or maybe potentially offering vassalization to Wallachia, but it doesn't look like they're going to take it, so I may have to start turning against my allies, which would really suck. Venice, the Knights, and Lucca. Hungary's definitely going to win that war, I think. Yeah, because Austria's on their side. So as soon as Austria comes down there, they're going to crush those armies. So Venice and the Knights right now are really weak. So if I can actually get that claim fabricated, I could hurry up and take them. All right, Genoa. I need Kaffa as well. That is something else I need. Let me wait for that diplomat to get back. Maybe see if I can't fabricate a claim on Genoa for Kaffa. No, I cannot. I can only get Sio, which is right here, right? Yeah. Not really going to do me any good. I need to get some type of CB against them. Something to make them go to war. I guess this would be my CB. I would just have to take Sio and Kaffa. Okay, well, let's fabricate it. Alright, and then our Navy. We need to start building our Navy up some more. Actually, what are we looking like for? 20 out of 27, 19 out of 25. Let's get some more galleys. Alright, our agent in Rhodes has been discovered. I'm going to take a look at that right now then and see how far was he along. 45%. By 15, 14. Generally you want to stop him and reset him. But he's already 50%. Let me cancel him and see how much of a difference it makes. He was going to be March. Now it's going to be... Oh crap, it's going to be September of next year, so I guess it doesn't really make a difference. Okay. Well, I've screwed that up, but that's alright. Still going for Genoa's territory there. Mamelukes sieging the Ottomans. Who is winning this war? Too even to tell right now. Way too even to tell. Who would help me in a war over here? Georgia, would you help me go to war with Genoa? I bet you would. You would take an alliance. Who do you dislike? Couple people here. Genoa is your rival. We have a truce. We fought each other, that's right. That's right, and I'm improving my opinion of you because I know that you could be valuable in the future. Especially if I break my ties with Wallachia and Hungary, which is a huge possibility because if I cannot get Wallachia to take vassalization, then I'm going to have to kill them. I don't have a choice. Their economic base is just way too much. Okay, going to get some pike infantry built. And let's get some more cavalry, because I don't think I have a whole lot. Speaking of cavalry, do I have any new ones? Nope, it's those and the pike infantry. Okay. Oh, I got some more here. Let's see. Well, no, I got the large cast bronze mortar. Okay. All right, so we're sitting pretty well. 3 out of 3 forts active. Where are all 3 of my forts? Do I need a fort on Corfu? Not really. I might as well save myself the ducats. Yeah. I'm gonna back out of that. Okay, we get administrative technology 9. That'll boost production efficiency. I've also got this religious idea. Okay, so we do want to start boosting the religious ideas because we want to get this missionary strength +3, especially if we're going to be moving into Ottoman territory, because all of this is going to be Sunni religion and we're going to have to convert it to Orthodox. But here's where things start getting crazy. Speaking of that, I'm going to change the culture here to Greek. Speaking of that, something that we do need to think about. Where else do we got? Bulgarian here, but I can't change that. Okay. We've got a truce with them until what? 1519, right? Yeah, we do. So that's still a little ways away. But it's going to take me a while to get this. I'm going to get the extra missionary. And then I'll go for the tech once. Because I really got to get this missionary strength +3 so I can convert these Sunni provinces. Oh. Local trade power +100. Local tax modifier, local manpower modifier. Zeta gets benign neglect. Tax modifier. Alright. Let's get a second galley going. We got 3,000 calories, 6,000, now 4,000 cavalry. Alright, he's been discovered. We're going to let him finish. He's at 60%. That's going to put him at... Oh, no, he is getting... The estimated completion date's actually going up. Because of the fact that he was discovered. Well, he's gotten discovered twice now, so I'm just going to let him finish it. Because if I restart him, it's just going to be a continuous game of me restarting him over and over again and him probably not actually getting it. So I'm not going to keep playing that game. I'm just going to let him finish. And see where that goes. Actually, change my mind. You stay there. I'll bring the fleet to you. Since I'm building another ship there. How's Hungary doing in their war? Alright. They're completely winning, which is fine. Not really, though, because Hungary... I need this territory from them. And I need Wallachia. I want them to take vassalization, but they won't do it because their economic base is just way too high. Military power as well, which is stupid. Because I literally have double the troops than them. Over double. Alright, but we do have that CEB against Genoa now, so we could take that. They are at war with some fairly large countries right now. Their allies are Switzerland, Ferrara, and Naples. And it's a huge possibility that these guys will actually not come to their aid. Naples is pretty beat up, and even if Naples does, I'll probably step all over their faces. Like last time. Who else are they? Switzerland and Ferrara. Switzerland does not have a navy, so I'm not that worried about it. And Ferrara. Wow, France, you're getting out of control. They do have somewhat of a navy, probably. But they may not get involved as well. Allied with Bosnia and Genoa. They're at war. Okay, I might be safe to declare this war. But if I'm going to do that, I'm actually going to need transport. So before I do that, I'm going to need to build some transport ships. They're all going to take at the least a year to build, which kind of sucks. Okay, we'll do 365, 407, 403. That gives me 3. Does this already have? I've already got 2 there. Plus 3 will give me 5. 5 should be a large enough landing force. If I ferry 5 troops over from like Constantinople back and forth, there should be enough of a large landing force to siege down those provinces and guarantee me, especially because I'll actually siege down this first. I don't get that ticking war score. It just sucks because we've got to wait a year for it. I should probably build more shipyards so I can actually start focusing more on my navy because the navy is going to be important in the future, but obviously I can't build the shipyards now because of where I don't have enough cash. Okay, I really need to start increasing base tax in some of these areas. Let's go with a little bit more there. What idea we got? Military, huh? Land leader fire. Yep, we'll take that. Because we did upgrade to Tech 9. So we'll take that idea, getting a little bit closer to the national manpower modifier and the goods produced modifier, which would be good. Very good. Move our army up to Constantinople. Could build more forces, but I'm going to hold off for the sake of building up my navy. Alright, why don't we take a look at Genoa's army. Actually, that's their army right there, 7.9k, but I think I just saw a stack of like Muscovy. Yeah, I saw a stack of massive Muscovy troops up there, so now's going to be my best chance to probably take on Genoa, because their army's about to get just wrecked. And I've got to fight them before I lose this truce with the Ottomans, because I can almost guarantee the Ottomans are going to go to war with me, and they are gobbling up the Mamelukes, which is a problem. I would go to war with the Ottomans right now, because now would be the best time if it wasn't for the fact that I can't because of the truce. So unfortunately, the Ottomans are going to be safe. Alright, let's take a look at Genoa and Naples real quick and get a feel for what they're sitting at for troops. So Genoa's looking at 10,000, about to be crushed by Muscovy's army. And Naples is sitting with 9,000. Both of those are not threats to me. Do not care. When I declare this war, will anybody join me? Wallachia and Bosnia would. He doesn't care about land. He'll just join me because he's got the favors to do it. Wallachia will too, but Wallachia, I just don't want to get too close to them. As of right now, I just don't have any way. Venice, the Knights, and Lucca. If I can get Hungary to break their bond with Austria, do I think Poland and Lithuania are strong enough to take on Hungary and Austria and with me and some other countries at the same time? I could use Wallachia to kill Hungary, take this land, give Wallachia some land, but then I've got to go to war with Wallachia if I'm going to take Tarnovo. So, not good at all. What a crappy situation. I'm going to revoke the guarantee on them. It doesn't seem to make a difference. Okay, Genoa. How close are these to being built? 83, 92, okay. Very close. Let that manpower tick up. gain 1 stability or 5 patriarch authority. I'll take the stability. Not really going for that patriarch authority now. It's just not something I'm really that crazy about. The knights. Now would be my best time to take the knights too. They are allied with Venice, but Venice is in no place to join a war with the knights, and that is their only ally. So, actually, I'm going to shift my attention to a war with the knights. Take Rhodes real quick, and then go for Genoa. I may even go for both of them at the same time. I don't need any allies. I don't need any allies to take Rhodes. The Papal State does not consider me a rival anymore. In fact, they actually love me and would be in an alliance with me. The Pope? I'm Orthodox. What is going on? Oh my goodness. Castile. Well, the Pope would be a pretty powerful ally in this part of the world, especially against countries like Venice. He also is very good with diplomatically with other countries and could potentially waver wars in my favor. But I don't feel like he's going to help me that much. I'm surprised. I'm shocked more than anything. Well, let's improve relations with him and maybe consider him as an ally. If I break up off my ties with Hungary, he might be my best option. I'm letting that kind of grind down. As you can see, I'm not really focusing on doing anything with that. All right, religious leaders show the way. Wow, the clergy estate gains 5 loyalty and 1 stability. That puts me at 2. Nice. Let's move into... Ooh, what's going on here? All right, we converted the heretics of Corfu. We get the wave of devotion, missionary strength +1 until 1525. 10 years of +1 missionary strength. Very good. Mainly because I converted Corfu, which is actually now a very respectable territory. A little bit of unrest still there for Catholic zealots. Hopefully that'll die down. But I did get that mission accomplished, which is nice. What other missions are being offered to me? Ooh, national decisions are available. Curtail the nobility. Stability at least 1. Fewer rebel armies than 1. Nobility influence is not great. Lose 3 stability. Lose 25 prestige. The type of government changes to despotic monarchy. National unrest -1. Unjustified demands -10%. Monthly autonomy change. Diplomats +1. Leaders without upkeep +1. National focus cooldown -10. No. Don't really need another diplomat. I haven't really even used hardly any of my leader slots. I can have 3 leaders and I've only had 1 at any given time. That seems silly. I'm not going to take that. Is there any missions up here that I can take? Annihilate Venice. That would be great, but it's not really going to help me. Ooh, the rival of our rival. The Papal State Opinion of Byzantium is at least 100. I can do that. Yeah, I'm not really going to advance this way because I'm trying to get the achievement. I'm not going to get it if I don't go the other direction. The Knights are actually sieging down this territory. That would be kind of cool to see them. I know they're not going to get it, but it would be cool to see. Yeah, we're going for the tech now, so I'm not going to deal with that. Can build some more temples. Or do I want to try to get a shipyard up? Yep. So now we've got that CB against Rhodes. That's what I was waiting for. So we're going to do that as soon as possible. Kind of want to put another dock up because it's turning into a pain for me to build these ships. But I need 202 gold for that. So shipyard, not 202 gold. Naval force limit. Oh, that would have to go here. Okay, well, how about a shipyard? That'll make it a little bit... I need more places that can build ships quicker. I might as well put them both in the same area. Alright, let's do that. Oh, Hungary's going for him. Crap. Cannot let that happen. We will need to declare war with the Ottomans. Take Rhodes. Not going to call anybody to war with me. It's just going to be me. Could call allies into war. No point in doing that. Put as many guys on the ship as we can. And sail off. I think we're going to have to do it from here. This may put us at war with the Knights' fleet, but we won't have an issue with destroying them. That'll be simple. Finish them off there. Perform a land invasion while we're at it. Get a lot of modifiers for the land invasion, but actually Hungary's force is going to take the blunt of that. They're going to land on there and take the vast majority of it, and if I move enough forces over, I think I'll actually become the siege leader. Maybe not, but either way, if Hungary sieges it and takes it, then I'll just re-siege it back. Although I don't think Hungary even brought enough. It's a level 2 castle. Hungary didn't even bring enough troops to do that. There we go. And am I sieging it or is he sieging it? I can't tell. Who's sieging it? Okay, I'm sieging it. Good. So Hungary's just sitting there like they should be. Awesome. So we'll take that. I hate to destroy the knights because I always really do enjoy, like... I enjoy having the knights, like, in the game. I think they're really cool. I'd love to play them sometime. But, unfortunately, as part of the Basileus achievement, they must die. I could vassalize them, then annex them a year later. I don't have to necessarily take them right now. But it's probably just for the better that I just... It's one little island. There's no point in vassalizing it because it's not going to do me any good, really. Yeah, the knights might build up a considerable force, but it's going to cost up a diplomatic power spot. Yeah, it's just better if I take the knights out of the game and call it that. Now was the best chance to do it with Venice being gone. And I'm blockading them 100%. So I'll just leave my fleet there. I'm not going to transport the rest of my troops over. There's no point. I will come up here, however, and crush the Knights' little army that's floating around because it looks like they're actually going to try to do something with it. I don't have a general here. Hopefully that doesn't make... Ooh, they do got a 2-3. Yikes, they actually have a pretty good general. I don't really want to get a second general, but I could. Will this be enough to crush them, actually? I'm going to cross a river, and it's woods. And they've got a pretty good general. Let's see if I can... Actually, Hungary looks like they're going to chase him down. If Hungary chases him down, I will join him. He actually is chasing him down. Alright, so if Hungary's going to join, I'll join with him. We'll crush them together. Oh! Hungary must not be at war with him. Okay. How's this siege going? I am sieging it, right? Yes. I guess just keep sieging back my... Screw it. It's 3,000 troops. I think I can beat them. That's if I even get to them in time. Yep, I got them. Okay. I was a little worried. I'm not going to lie. You never know. 3,000 troops is... Even with a really top general, I should have expected that I would crush 3,000 troops. But sometimes you get a little nervous. You never know. I've seen some pretty crazy stuff. But I don't even know if the knights really out-tech me. Actually, they've got military level 10, so that is better than what I have. I'm at military level 9. So they actually do out-tech me, but luckily it didn't make a difference. I just had numbers. Sometimes that's all you need in a war. Alright. Hungary wants that royal marriage. I've got to cancel it because unfortunately we're trying to purposely deteriorate relations because we're going to have to eventually attack them. There we go. I guess going to Constantinople since Genoa is going to be next. Are they still in their war? France, Austria, and Baden. They're in a worse war than they were. They're definitely going to lose that. France is going to gobble up Genoa over here. Big blue blob. Just blobbing it up right now. Scotland, Austria, and Castile. Scotland, really? Scotland's going to hang around for a while then because no way is England going to try to take on this blob in France that we've got going. So we can expect that to definitely remain the case. Castile is going to have to go to war with I'm pretty sure he needs these territories to form Spain. I'm almost sure Castile's going to have to go to war with France at some point. If it wants to form Spain anyways. It might just end up being Castile for the rest of the game. Venice does not consider me a rival anymore. Yeah, probably because they're pretty much dead thanks to Hungary. Jesus. So Venice is almost knocked out of the game. That kind of sucks because Hungary is a little more powerful than they were. Had I not given this territory to Hungary, I potentially could have been looking at having a nice, powerful ally. But because I screwed up and gave them this territory, I now have a nice, powerful enemy. So that sucks. It sucks so much, actually. And we're getting there with the siege. Not too crazy. I'm going to ferry more troops over. But yeah, so that's where we sit right now. We are at the end of this episode, though. Out of time. So next episode, we'll finish sieging Rhodes, take the Knights Island. That'll put us a little bit closer to the Basileus achievement. Gonna go for Genoa next, I think. Actually, we might hold off on Genoa now. It depends on where we're sitting when we get Rhodes. But the Ottomans are about to probably annex a ton of Mamelukes territory, so we might have to try to declare war on them and curtail their expansion that they're trying to do down this way, because I can't have that happen. There's still territory over here I need to actually get that achievement. So it'll either be Genoa or the Ottomans, depending on where we sit with the treaty, but that's where we stand right now. I do hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you next time.